hope we are doing fine at home in this lockdown. I believe that very soon we will all start back to our classroom. If the government lifts the lockdown, is our prayer. This morning I'll be taking you on basic science, and our topic says domestic animals based on their feeding habits. Domestic animals based on their feeding habits. What is domestic animal, if I may ask? Domestic animal is the opposite of a wild animal. Domestic animals are animals that live around us. Domestic animals are animals that live around us. They are tamed and live in close association with us. For example, let's take a look at the dog. You know, the dog is a friend of man, as they used to say. You can tame your dog, you can groom it from as a puppy up to a matured age. When you call their name, they respond. When you ask them to eat this food, they respond. Now, let's look at classification of domestic animals based on their feeding habits. Classification of domestic animals based on their feeding habits. The first one is herbivorous animal. What is herbivorous animal? Herbivorous animals are animals that depend on plants to survive. Example of them are sheep, goats, cow, etc. I come again. Herbivorous animals are animals that depend on plants to survive. Examples are sheep, goat, cow, etc. Now, number 2 is what? Carnivorous animal. Carnivorous animals are animals that depend on flesh to survive. I come again. Carnivorous animals are animals that depend only on flesh to survive. Example is cat, dog. You all can bear witness that a cat, you have not seen a cat that is eating grass or leaf. You have not seen a dog that is eating grass or leaf. Then that's why they say dog is a master of bone, is a bone eater. And again, I used to say if a mother have a cat at home and she is looking for the meat, he should not ask the children, he should ask the cat. Now let's go back. Number 3 said omnivorous animal. What is omnivorous animal? Omnivorous animal has the characteristic of herbivorous and carnivorous together. What is an omnivorous animal? Omnivorous animals are animals that feed both on plant and on fresh. They are animals that feed both on plants and on fresh. Example is pig, hen. We all know very well that a pig, you can find a pig in a dirty area, you can see him anywhere, and is eligible to eat anything he finds. Now let's go back to benefits of domestic animal. I come again. Benefit of domestic animal. Number 1, it serves as company to man. Example, dog, cat, etc. Yes, most times you will see some people, they don't have anybody around their house, and all they have is their pet. They call them pets. For example, for me, I have a dog which I named Lion, and whenever I call his name, he's always here to answer me. And most time when my friends are not around or my family are not around, I just call the dog and play with the dog. Number 2, some are reared as food. Example is sheep, goat. We all know we enjoy eating goat meat. It's very lovely to eat. Number 3, some are reared for money. Example, cow. We buy cow meat at the market, we buy it anywhere. Maybe we go to Igbo market, maybe we go to Ajekule, maybe we go to meat market to buy them. That is all we have on domestic animals based on their feeding habits. Your assignment will be sent to you, and see you same time next week. Remain blessed.